All right, guys, really crazy day, like kind of a really shock to the community. A real last minute hoorah that obviously they have planned and strategically, Trump is a businessman, and I hate to say this, guys, but I had to boot somebody out of my group today because they were trying to, say that the Trump coin is crashing, and that they pulled out the Melania coin, and that it's going to just crash everything, and it's going to bring in all the regulators. I mean, it was just like nonsense. And I'm just like, listen, I said, having an opinion is one thing. I said, but when you try to burn take down the ship on what everybody else has the opportunity to do because of your opinion, that's a whole different story. And they were like, well, it's prophesied. And I'm like, oh man, this is when people begin to try to use, the word of God out of context and all these different things. And I just said, listen, it's probably best that, we part ways. But so here's the deal, guys. Here's the situation. The Trump coin took a hit. I mean, clearly. And the reason why is because, yes, people, oh, shoot, you better get in on XRP, guys. It's going back up. This is what I was trying to tell you. XRP, buy the dip. This is not financial advice. Okay. It's already gone up 3% in a very short period of time. It's back up to 297. It was down to like 2. It's like on sale, guys. It's on sale. Will you ever see it at this price again? I don't know. 297. It went down to like 282. It looks like. Trump coin is down, but here's the thing: is it crashing? It looks like it to the naked eye because of how much it's come down. But guys, it's still 47% up from yesterday. 24 hours ago, it's still 47% up. So no, it's absolutely not crashing. It's definitely fluctuating and it's volatile. But I'm telling you, the Trump coin is number 5. It's the 15th largest coin in the world by market cap. It surpassed, what was it? $15 billion is what the market cap of the Trump coin is. In 2 days, it became the 15th largest. Was it the 15th? I don't even remember anymore, but watch this. The Melania coin. How do we buy the Melania coin? Well, it's always in the description section below, guys. And I got this straight from the horse's mouth. Okay. So this is, absolutely authenticated. I made sure. Now, here's the deal. Are you going to be able to get in it? I don't know. Do you know why? Because Solana, the whole freaking thing is like, you want to know what is crashing? The Solana network. Seriously, remember the other night when I told you guys to use Solana because I was having problems with USDC? Well, apparently what was happening is I just got in, luckily, with Solana while I was waiting on my USDC on the Solana network. The Solana did come first. However, right now, I still haven't been able to get in on this Melania coin because, listen, I hate to say it, but I'm not really a fan of Solana. This might be an incredible drive. This might be an incredible drive. I know. This might be an incredible drive, to promote XRP. Because this network, I mean, this just kind of reminds me of Bitcoin when the Bitcoin network gets congested. It's like it could take 2 days to get to you. It's like you're no longer talking about the value of digital assets anymore, right? Or digital currency. Like, you might as well go back into the snail mail days, right? And so point is, I still can't get. No, he didn't. No, hang on, guys. Oh, Trump is going to go back up, guys. Trump is going to go back up. All right, let me take a look here. No, Elon did not drop a coin. I'm telling you guys, be very, very careful. I just saw this comment come up. And Elon did not drop a coin. If Elon dropped a coin, he would have posted it on his Twitter account. And I'm telling you right now, Elon did not drop a coin. Be aware. I tell you guys all the time, exactly. Fake Elon rug pull coin, right? That's what I'm telling you guys. Listen, be very, very, it's true. The Solana network has been performing badly. Remember what I say, guys. All right. Remember, be careful of the scams in the comment section. Sometimes it's not just a scammer in the comment section. Sometimes it's somebody that doesn't know anybody and they just promoted something in the comment section that they are actively being scammed on. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. Exactly. Solana needs to run on the Ripple network, right? It's so true. And this is why I think that this could really be a poise for, Trump might be like, hey guys, he's a businessman. And he might be like, hey guys, what's going on right now? Because I've got all these people complaining this was supposed to have been rolled out successfully. And then you have somebody come along and be like, hey, if it was done on the, Ripple network, and he might be like, tell me more. And so this could be the thing that sets us up, guys. However, I am interested. All right, let me just see where the Trump coin is at $43. $43. Now, remember, now it's $44, 51% higher than it was yesterday, 52% higher than it was yesterday. 53% higher than it was yesterday. That's what's happening as it fluctuates, but it's really showing signs of an incredible rebound. When you see these purchases on the Trump coin and you see people dropping $350,000 on 155K right there, 155K, boom, you could see people are buying the dip. Big money buying the dip. Yeah, I got the official Trump coin. It's in the description section below. Be careful of all of the people trying to steer you guys. And don't be Googling this stuff. I tell you all the time. Don't be Googling. 55% higher than yesterday. It's climbing. Keep going. All right. That being said, yeah, man, I have swapped tokens. I have swapped tokens now on 2 different platforms, and both of them are just stuck. This is what happened. But man, here's the point, guys. If we can get into the Melania token, it was at 2 cents when I looked at it. Could you imagine, right? If it went up to $10, you're doing super sweet. And this is probably why at some point we want to hold certain amounts in just about every coin, because the moment you try to get in fast, it's like everything's bogged down. Here's the cool thing. Could you imagine if Trump watch this. Do you remember when Trump has made these crazy comments on his, what do you call that? Political speeches And he says things like, you know, maybe we'll pay off the US debt with Bitcoin, you know? And what if? Just what if he does something dynamic? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what he has up his sleeve, but you have to know that this man is strategic in what he's doing. I can't believe how many people have said that this is going to be a rug pull. And this is confirming it for them because they released the Melania coin now. And of course, people are taking from their Trump coin and they're trying to throw it over. That's natural. That's a natural response. It's not going to cause the Trump coin to crash. It will cause it to go down. But the Trump coin is the 15th largest freaking crypto in the world by market cap, right? I mean, that is just, I don't care which way you shake it, folks, right? 15 billion dollar market cap. 15 billion. That's crazy. It's probably sunk a little bit, you know, since people begun to, you know, drop it out or drop out of it to get into the Melania token. But whatever, guys, you get the point, right? And so I love what he's doing. People, guys, this is why not everybody is a leader. I'm just being honest with you. Not everybody is going to have the vision. Are you kidding me? No way. $8.10. It better not be. Hang on. I'm not. No. No, I'm looking at 3.5 cents right now. And guys, this is why we have to be careful of where people are looking right now. Where are you looking, Richard? Where are you looking? No. It's 3.5 cents, guys. Yeah, that's where I'm at, is I'm on Jupiter. If you just, my bad. I see why. Because I'm looking at the Solana price. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. I'm looking at the Solana price. It was 0.035 SOL. Okay. Well, shoot. Hot dang. It's already just absolutely spiking. And I can't get in it. I can't get in it. I'm not even in it. But I still shared with you guys the opportunity and I can't even get in. But if you've got some Solana laying around, you might be able to get in. But even the Trump token, guys, like I went to go when I saw the no, if you see it at 12 cents, you're on the wrong one. You know, listen, the link's in the description section below in case you need. But listen, this is, what is this doing? First of all, I need to find out what this notification is. Okay. What this is doing right now is Trump is coming in, and this is what I want to talk about. Trump is coming in like, oh, and I got to make mention, guys, if you guys are on Facebook, I will not see your comments unless you do this right here. So you don't know how many times I go back and I see, but what I'm saying is, you know, I can't believe how many people are like thinking that Trump's going to rug pull this thing on Monday. Everybody's like, oh, the liquidity's not locked. You know, that means that they can just, you know, pump and dump anytime they want and they can just run off with the loot, you know. And I'm just like, you really think that the president of the United States of America is going to come in and do a rug pull to the people of the United States. Wow. Like, what are we working with here? Like, men. And so if it happened for any reason, it would definitely not be him. Okay. However, watch this. Let me turn this banner off. So, and then you've got these people who are like, the Trump coin is crashing and burning. They did this on purpose, and I'm just like, same thing. What are y'all working with? This dude. And then, like this person I had to remove from my private community. That was the first. Listen, I do not like, especially if I'm here and I'm trying to, especially like on the videos with all the prophecies, and I'm like, hey, XRP is going to go up, XRP is going to go up, and then everybody's like, flash crash, flash crash, flash crash, and everybody's like, what do you think about that? And I'm just like, I've talked about this before. Many people do not realize how this stuff works. Like, that's why we have become a society where people follow people in the comment section stronger than they follow, the people that they're supposed to be gleaning from. I'm not saying that the people in the comment section don't have value. Don't get me wrong. However, many times the reason why many people are in the comment section is because God has not necessarily called them to lead in that arena just yet. Some people don't necessarily have the skill set or the mindset to be able to lead people in certain arenas. That's where we get a lot of these, YouTube prophets from, unfortunately. And I'm not bashing people who are prophets on YouTube. I'm bashing people who are saying all the wrong things. Kind of like we talked about in our service today, where I mentioned all the people who had in their opinion back in the day that God would never elect Donald Trump or choose or anoint or appoint Donald Trump. So many people, even Christians, who just could not see that God, why? Because he doesn't fit the bill of your typical American pastor, and it's like, that may be a good thing. However, that's a different sermon, right? But my point is like, and when the true prophets of God were saying that, Trump would win and serve a second term, we see in part, we know in part, we prophesy in part. So, they were right. But when he didn't win in 2020, you had all those people are like, aha, I was right. I must be the prophet, and so, but then we see like take two of this story, and it's like way more glorious than it was in 2020. Like the way that this man has come in this season is like, you want to talk about the double portion, converting from Elijah to Elisha. Trump is walking in a double portion anointing right now compared to what he was walking in 2020. He has all of these people, RFK Jr., Elon Musk, all of these people that he's just built this entire, and it's garnered him more support even internationally. And now, what the people could not see back in 2020, now they're starting to see why the prophets, the true prophets, were actually speaking the language of God, while most of us hear in the language of our own opinions. So anyway, all that to say, we have to kind of take a step back, you know, and I think people deal with a spirit of fear more than they realize. And so when things, let me go back to Tristan's comment here. Tristan said, a great comment. He said, weird day, brother. Okay. Weird day. And so when you say weird day, it's definitely an understatement. By the way, guys, I have to make mention, Elon did not drop a coin. It's a scam. It is a fake Elon rug pull coin. Do not fall for this stuff. And I'm just telling you, please do not get into this stuff. Okay. I have to clarify that. Now, when Tristan said today was a weird day, he's absolutely speaking the truth. The problem is people don't like things that are unsettling. Let me see if my Solana's there yet. Looks like I might just be paying a fee for swapping a coin and then doing nothing with it. Really, because, you know, I'm not getting. It's going to take till tomorrow to get these freaking coins. It's ridiculous. All right. One exchange says that they're sending me the coins. And who knows how long it's been saying that. That's what happened the night of the Trump coin. It was like, I finally got it at like 1 a.m. and I started the process at like 8 p.m. So it took me 5 hours where it said, sending you, sending to you, sending to you. Aha, you're sending. All right. Same thing with this one, sending to you. All right. So who knows what price point I'll be able to get in, if I'm able to get in. And I'm not pulling from the Trump coin. I'm not pulling from the Trump coin because I don't want to sell it at the price that it's at right now. It's on a dip. The Trump coin's got to go back up. So I'm just, you know, and it's now it's up to $46. So 64% above where it was exactly 24 hours ago. 64%. You could see it took a big, let me see here. If I put my face up to it, you could see it took a big drop, right? Hello. You can see it took a big drop right here. And however, you know, it looks like it's crashing. And that's what people see, who all they see is red. It's crashing. Get out. Run. You're going to lose it all. This is, and this is where the saying comes from, you know, buy high, sell low. You know, the amateurs, they buy it when it's popular and when it's spiking and pumping. And then they sell it when it's low because they're afraid. And then they lose. And it's like, no. Now, granted, you know, exactly. Buy the fear for real. You know, it's like what one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, when it comes to crypto, that may be a very real thing. And so, guys, I was so shocked yesterday when the Trump coin was at $34 and I sold, baby. I was just like, man, I saw it hit a line of resistance. It hadn't hit that strong of a resistance in a while, actually, in its whole lifespan. And so I'm like, okay, I'm good. Uncertainty. I liked it when it was certain. It's no longer certain. But listen, when it hits that, it's either going to break through that resistance or get knocked back down. And I should have known better. It was the Trump coin. When it broke through that resistance, it doubled overnight. It went from $5 to $70 some dollars, dude. I'm like, I woke up the next morning and I was like, wow. I'm not disappointed that I took profits. Do not get me wrong. But I should have left something in there. And I was like, okay, that wasn't smart. We all make these mistakes. We navigate the space as best as we can. Even when we remember it, Dang, it's up to $46 now. 74% higher than yesterday, guys. 74%. And then this is what gets me is people look at that, right? When people look at this drop right here, all they think about is crash, crash, crash. And then they just don't look at the rest of the story where it's like, oh, for the past 24 hours, it's up 76%. Well, that's not crashing at all, right? That's not crashing at all. All right, let me see if I got any freaking Solana here, guys. So, negative, still pending. The best way to get in on these deals is to have some available crypto in whatever coin. The problem is you're robbing Peter to pay Paul at that point, because if you have crypto that you're just holding in storage, and not necessarily where you want it. So it's that whole give and take scenario, man. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. I'm thankful I was able to get my Solana yesterday or the day before when I got into Trump. You got in? Well, you lucky dog. He's like, somehow. Well, I can't even, you know what I tried to do? I tried to buy more of the Trump coin a little while ago because I've got $22 sitting there in cash. And I'm going to try to do it with you guys on the live. Whoops, that didn't work. And then you got that. Come on, man. Oh, it's wanting me to put my fingerprint in to authenticate it. Let's see what happens. I love this little waiting 4 seconds, waiting 5 seconds. Oh, confirming buy, waiting 10 seconds. Let's see if it goes through, because that's a pretty good wait time. You guys see the reflection of my ring light there? Yeah, I don't even know. This is what it did earlier. 24 seconds. I've never had it go this long until earlier today, when it was just like quirking out on me and it was like failed. And I'm like, oh, I can't even buy the Trump coin. So how you got into the Melania coin's pretty good. Yeah. William said, when I heard of, 52 seconds, gosh, the price may have changed too quickly, or the network may be slow. Imagine that. Try increasing your slippage tolerance. Okay. He says, yeah, I heard of Trump coin. It was on some non-crypto political YouTube channel. And I was like, nah, it's going to be FOMO into that. By the way, you don't know what FOMO is. It's fear of missing out. And there definitely needs to be a healthy fear of missing out when it's going to be something that's backed by a man named Trump. Seriously. If you have Elon launching a coin, guys, you do not want to miss out on something like that. Seriously. Any chance you can. So let me finish this comment. Even though it's doing well, I'm not sad I didn't jump in on it. And that's the thing, guys. Not, these things, some things are not for everybody. Some people are like, oh, I got my bags in XRP, and I ain't budging. And that's great. However, XRP is doing, things, but I don't expect to earn. What did I earn on the Trump coin? It was 286. It was 186% pure profit. 286% of what I put in 12 hours. 12 hours. And I put a few K into that. So you can imagine I came out looking really good on that deal. And so yeah, but all right. So XRP's on sale. Let's see where it's at right now. I cannot even buy Trump right now, guys. It's crazy. XRP's at 295. 295. It keeps coming up. 296. Remember, oh yeah, you did get in at a low price. Okay. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Bought a bunch of XRP at 290. You know, this is the thing. It's like with the yeah, XRP was once trash, but it will be the future. What was I was just yesterday when I was saying, you know, you can't wait per se for a flash crash. And if you're waiting for a dip, you know, and so when people started seeing XRP going down, and this is a great lesson for the Trump coin too. If you see this tanking happening, or yeah, I still can't even buy the Trump coin. If you see this tanking happening, where this green line is just, where's it at? This is not easy. Where this green line is just, you know, just dropping off the edge of a cliff. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look good. However, I realized, well, it's still up from yesterday. So that's really not bad at all. It never dipped below the price of what it was yesterday. That's actually a very strong statement. So, and now it's continuing to steadily rise. 78 and a half. Okay, 83%. 83% now above where it was yesterday. So it's just steady rising now because people are buying this dip. And that's what I was coming on here to talk about, is that it may be a great idea to buy the bit. But if you don't know, and this is the key right here. In fact, let me use this example. Let me pull up my, I got to log into the trading portal here. What? Oh, you know what I was just thinking about the other day? Hang on. I can't see anything because it wants me to check all these boxes to prove that I'm a human. And I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Do you know how tedious that is? Watch this. Do you know how tedious that is to check those boxes when it's like, you guys ever get frustrated with that stuff? And it's like, select all the pictures that have a bicycle in the box. And you're like, all right, well, part of the tire is over in that box. So, and it's like fail. And you're like, you know, you're like, come on, this is ridiculous. And, you know, and you're like, I know better than you, dude, you know, like, and so anyway, so it's basically saying, you know, to verify that you're human. Do you guys know that this is why we have so many spam bot comments on YouTube? Because they don't require that stuff on YouTube. They just don't. You could stay logged in like forever on YouTube, and you don't have to authenticate that you're a human being. You don't have to prove that you're not a bot. And that's why they have all these bots. And that's why as soon as I end my video, I got to go back in where somebody had posted a comment and was like, oh, when I became a millionaire overnight, and somebody comments underneath that. And these are all bots. And they're having this entire conversation about, you know, Madam Guru over here that you can find on WhatsApp or Telegram. If you just, you know, message her, she'll make you millions. And it's all scam. And the reason is because they don't have that little box that proves that you're a freaking not a robot. So the next time you get mad at those little squares, remember why they're there and say, thank you for protecting this from all these stupid bots. All right. Let me pull this up so I can show you guys real quick. So if we were at the, let's say the trading portal here for XRP, right? So I'm going to shrink this up a little bit. And, you know, so today, let me extend this so it makes it look more aggressive. All right. So let's say it dropped today 12%. Really? That's crazy. All right. It happens. But regardless, let's say it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. And by the way, it started at, let's see. Oh, it's hidden. It started at 323. All right. And so you're like, oh, yeah, okay, things are looking pretty good. You know, 323, not bad. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you look at it and it's at 282. And you're like, and then you say to yourself, okay, arrest the fear, because this is what we do. We say, arrest the fear and understand what coin I have here. This is XRP. It's not going anywhere. Believe in the profits. And then you say, okay, buy the dip. That's right. I remember that it's actually on sale now. So this is a completely different perspective. But then you ask yourself, and this is the point that I wanted to get to. Then you ask yourself, how do I know it's not going to go lower? And then you're like, do I buy now? Or do I wait 5 minutes to see what it's going to do? Or do I wait, you know, like, and that's the mistake that many people make. So if you want what I think is kind of a pretty neat strategy is, let's say you wanted to put like, I don't know, 3,000 in. Okay. And you think it may go lower. And you're like, man, I know that when I do this, I shoot myself in the foot and I regret it later. Put the whole 3,000 in and just be done with it. And if it goes lower, just be like, better safe than sorry. Or you could do it this way. Put 1,000 in at that level. And if it goes lower, then you can put another 1,000 in at a lower level. And then if it skyrockets up faster than you can even get in, then at least you got 2 out of the 3,000 in. I'm just throwing out some examples of some wisdom keys that you can use on buying the dip. Or, you know, you could even take, let me see here. Hang on. One moment, guys. No, I don't even have it on here. All right, let me pull it up then. This is the other option. And even if you use trading strategies, which is what I'm going to post here, but even if you use trading strategies, okay, I posted in the comments there, learn how to trade crypto or read the charts. And that's the program that I'm subscribed to. So you got to understand, like, this is not just me, you know, trying to sell you something that I'm not myself involved in. I'm subscribed. I'm a customer with this company. Okay. So that's the link in the description section there. But they have a free tour as well. They have a free tour and you can literally take the free tour, but it teaches you how to read the charts. And then you can actually learn about resistance levels and try to find out, you know, where do you think the bottom might be, and you know, and etc. So those are also skilled ways. But even then, as my trader friend says, nothing is guaranteed, you know, in trading. So you always consider that, and that's why even traders won't put all their eggs in one basket, because there's not even a trader that wins, 100% of the trades most of the time, unless you're the owner of this company that this trading. He's incredible, and he teaches you the lower risk trading strategies as well. And that's what I'm excited about, guys. When all this is said and done, the bull run's over, the altcoin season's over, people are going to resort to doing what then? What are they going to do? Hopefully learning how to trade, or having learned how to trade by then, and then you can actually trade. So, it's key. It's definitely incredible. All right, let's take a look and see if my Solana's there. That's crazy. I'm not surprised though, because remember what I said. And the Trump coin's going back up. It's $51, 83% above what it was yesterday. And yeah, both of my exchanges have not arrived yet. So I'm not surprised. Will I get in the Melania coin? Yes, but if I had a bunch of Solana sitting in my wallet right now, I'd probably already be in. But you can get in. The link's in the description section if you have Solana, that is. And the whole network's bogged down. But like what I was saying earlier, this could potentially lead I was referring to this could potentially lead, sorry, I was reading a comment. This could potentially lead to XRP being promoted by Trump, because Trump's a problem solver. That's what he does. And when he sees problems in efficiency, in the deployment, and like what's happening with the Solana network today, if he's going to hear about this, guess what he's going to do? He's going to go to his team of people and he's going to say to them, is all crypto like this? And you're going to have somebody in the room that's going to be like, well, President Trump, this is why I was encouraging you to meet with Brad Garlinghouse. And you remember that photo with the green candles in the background? Well, that was because I encouraged you to meet with him. And you might have thought at that time that he was just like everybody else, with every other CEO that you've met with in all the crypto companies. However, let me tell you how XRP stands out. And I'm glad you had this problem with your own launched coins, because herein lies the problem, right? And so this is what we do about it. So, so I'm pretty excited, for what's on the table. But please understand, XRP is on sale. That's what we say anyway. Nobody can guarantee you that this is the sale price. That's like saying it won't go any lower. And nobody's ever going to actually, be saying that. So it's all speculative, or the way that we interpret what we've heard from the prophetic. So, and even that, as you've seen, can be the process in getting to that end goal can be a little different. All right. So I think that's it for today. The link for the Melania coins in the description section. I wish I could see. Yeah, this thing keeps rising, man. Wow. How do I shift this? I know you guys can't see but how do I shift this into? So just so you know, the Melania coin has increased in value, and it is skyrocketing, guys. It is, it started at 4 p.m. So it's only been out for 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and it has grown by 22,000%. Somebody said that's a great start. And it's already worth 0.04 Solana. So Solana to USDT conversion. Let's take a look, because it's not showing me the US dollar amount here. And that's why I'm wondering, how do I get this to show the US dollar amount? So go to 0.4794 is the current price. Some of you guys are probably already able to no. $11.94 is what I'm seeing. $11.94. It's 11 billion in market cap already. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm seeing 8.4 billion on Jupiter. No, you're right. Geez, I got to refresh my pages. It's $11 billion market cap. That is absolutely insane. $12 billion market cap. 12 billion. That's insane. That is insane. What is going on? And you guys, and this is what's crazy, is some people actually thought, that's why, guys, I hate to say this, but this is why I had to kick the lady out of my private community, because she was commenting. And I hate to say this, but like, you can tell, you can spot them a mile away. They're the ones that want to take everything down with their comment. Like, they want, and if they feel like they're not being heard, they will comment here, they will comment there, they will take the same comment and they will just blast it in every area. And that's what she was doing. And she was like, it's all coming down. This is what's going to bring in all the regulators. Trump is sabotaging the United States, and everybody, it's all going to hell in a handbasket. And I'm like, whoa, like, stop, and I private messaged her. I deleted her comment because she was messaging me privately and saying these things publicly. So I messaged her. I said, listen, I deleted your comment. And I said, having an opinion is one thing. I respect people having the right to have an opinion. I said, however, when you intend to enforce and exercise your opinion in order to, try to overthrow what I'm saying on my post, because it was on my post talking about there's a great opportunity to buy Trump coin right now on the dip. And it was all like fear, 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 and I'm just like, whoa, like you're really going to rob people who are trying to take a risk. They're trying to stretch themselves in life right now. And, maybe they're not going to throw 100,000, on it. Maybe they're not, and I get it. Everybody's, that the average person would be like, well, nobody's going to do that, And so, but obviously some people would. And so the average person, is probably just trying, they're like, I was afraid of crypto for the past 5 years, right? John George got me in, the whole XRP dream. And I've had a lot of people message me this. And so now they're in, and now they're like trying to figure this out and feel their way out, and, and trying to overcome their fears. In fact, I had a lady in my group. She says, how do I navigate this without fearing? Because she says to me, I bought the Trump coin at $50. And she says, and now it's down. And she says, what do I do? Do I sell it? And I said, I wouldn't, because I believe it's going to go back up. While this and that was the post that this other lady was commenting on. She was like, no, blah, blow it all up, and I'm just like, so that's my point, is like, when you have people who are already going through enough, trying to overcome fears and to step out in life, and they're just trying to do things a little differently, and maybe do things that they've never done before, and stepping out into uncharted waters, they need people that are going to be there to say, like, listen, nobody can eliminate risk in your life. Nobody will eliminate risk in your life. But hopefully, as you begin to step out and take some calculated risk, in other words, you're not gonna bet the house and the farm and the horse and the kids on the Trump coin when you have no idea what you're doing. Maybe you want to come in with $100. Maybe $100 is like the only risk capital that you have in a year. Okay, maybe you don't want to come in with $100. Maybe 20 is your, but my point is, I encourage people. I'm a risk taker, man. And I'll be honest with you. You've seen me walk this out with, my testimony about the house, when we stepped out in faith, when we had a prophetic word, in a market that was completely stupid to do that in, unless you were hearing voices, which I was. And then the whole XRP thing, where we maxed out all of our, or leveraged all of our debt that we could, credit cards, everything. And, it's like most people would never do that. I would have never done that. I had to grow to the place where I would be able to do that. Number one, by exercising your faith muscle. And number two, learning what to trust in and what not to trust in. Because how many of you guys know that when we've trusted, even in some of our own ideas before, it didn't quite work out? And so, that's why for me, a God idea is solid all day long. And that's why I've been able to take the risks that I've been able to take when it comes to what he says, not necessarily what's, best in my mind. That's a whole different risk level. All right. Let me see if I got my swap today. I will still buy the Melania Coin if I can. In fact, let me see if I can buy the Trump coin while I'm waiting. Looking for best market price, confirming buy, waiting. I did it. Awesome. That's cool. All right. So at least I'm accomplishing something out here. Now let me pull up my by the way, the Trump coin is going to be released on Coinbase. That's pretty cool, right? Still haven't gotten my swap. Wow, it's crazy. Let me see if this one has come. Nope. The Solana network is so congested, guys. This is the whole point. So for those of you guys who are new to crypto and you want to know the value of XRP, this is the value. I've been on this live stream for 54 minutes and I had already created my swap to try to exchange to get some Solana because I didn't have any Solana. In fact, I took all my profits from the Trump coin that I made when I did what was it, 186% in 12 hours. And then I sold it and put it all over into XRP on a low, by the way, which was great. And oh, I'm sure you do. I just didn't have my funds in an exchange. Yeah, so I wasn't doing any trading at the time. But I bet you do for sure. XRP can handle quadrillions. Solana would crash with fractions of that. I think we're seeing it crash right now. Oh, it's so true though. It's like, man, you know, what's really going on? No, Trump's no. Respectfully disagree. Honestly, guys, if you think Trump is greedy, you are missing the big picture here. This man has risked his life to try to restore righteousness in this country. Trump is tomorrow is the big day. It's very exciting for sure. And DC, you came on after we had talked all about this as well, because we have some very we shared some very different. Steve, I'm not sure what you agree with. It's hard to say whether you agree with what I said or what DC was saying. So please clarify. Yeah, there are more coins than XRP because they're all going down. XRP is actually following other coins such as Bitcoin. And it's not even really, down that much, guys. Like the last time it was at this price, let's take a look. The last time it was at this price was 4 days ago. 4 days ago. Oh, thanks, Stephen. 4 days ago. So it's like, okay, so it's like, XRP is not even crashing. No, DC, you're not listening. 4 days ago, bro. Think about it. You can't really believe you don't have a lot of evidence to substantiate what you're saying because the price action is no different than where it was 4 days ago. That's my point. 4 days ago. All right. If it was like, if it was down at a price where it hasn't been in a month, or few months or whatever, that might be something. But yeah, exactly. XRP's at its 4-day low. It's clearly over. We might as well just quit now, right? And that's the thing is that, this is normal fluctuation. That's what I was talking about too when I was talking about the Trump coin, because no, he doesn't actually think that. WMT life. He was saying it sarcastically. That's what I was just saying. Alts are dropping because Bitcoin has just dropped 5K. Exactly. And Bitcoin has been volatile, guys. Even Bitcoin's behavior, no worries. Even Bitcoin's behavior, it's at 100,000, guys. I mean, it dropped. Guys, look at this. I got to pull up this chart. I mean, this is kind of my point, guys. You need to watch this. Look at this. Okay. Where did it go? Right there. 106,000. You could say it was the Melania coin. You could, of course. Or you could say that, notice that it's the highest point that it was during this whole journey. Meaning, oftentimes when it hits a strong resistance, hello, that's what throws it down so aggressively. So was it Melania, or was it the fact that, as you could see, it hit a strong resistance? Because this one here is 105.9. This one here is 106.3. 106.3. Okay. So not much more. However, this is actually, this wedge right here is normally a sign that it's going to reverse. Just so you know. Let me see. So yeah, that's why you see all these coins having dipped. And then when you look at XRP compared to all the rest of them, it's actually the lowest, right? Luna Classic dropped 14%. OXT dropped 8%. Render 12%. SUI 11.6%, right? XLM. So it's, anyway, all right, you get the point. And then when you look at XRP, you also see I mean, that's really not that aggressive, guys. Really, look at that. That is what we call normal price action all day long. Nothing's crashing, nothing's tanking, nothing's burning, nothing's yeah. All right, let me see if I got some crypto, guys. If I don't, and I'm just going to call it. No Solana yet. I'll probably have Solana by morning. Will I get into the Melania coin then? I don't know. How many of you guys got into the Melania coin? Comment in the description or in the comment section. Let me know if you got into the Melania coin. Nice. Steven says I did. Regina's planning on it. William says, he says, I love chilling on these lives. He says, I've never watched lives before because I watch it 2 times the speed and I don't care to live react. But for some reason, these lives are different. Appreciate it, William. You know, I'll be honest with you. That's what I thought with the Trump coin and why I got out after, 12 hours and I saw it hit a line of resistance. And when it spiked and doubled by morning, I was like, wait a minute. I should have known better. This is the Trump coin. This is the first ever official, backed by the man himself. So and now it's like the 15th. Hang on. What is the largest coins, crypto by market cap Top 20. All right, let's see. Coin market cap. Okay, the official Trump coin is number 18. I think it was 15. It probably dropped because of some people going into other coins. But the official Trump coin is number 18. It's the 18th largest crypto in the world, guys. In the world in 2 days. Like, guys, are you serious? That is freaking hilarious. The Melania token surpassed the market cap of Trump. Well, I'm not seeing that yet. Hang on. Maybe it's just not listed because it's so new. Yeah. So which one's market cap? Right there. Okay. So you're right. $9 billion market cap on Trump. And it's a 12. Let me see if it's still 12. $13 billion market cap on Melania. This is crazy, guys. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, honestly, that's pretty impressive, guys. Yeah, and like I said, Stephen, I am not disappointed about the 186% profits alone. So we're talking 286% of what I put in, I pulled out. And so in 12 hours, that's what I accomplished. So I am not disappointed about that. Melania Coin is, you go to the description section of this video, always there. Always there. See, that's what I'm saying. Coinbase isn't allowing me to sell Solana. Says I have a zero balance. Guys, I'm telling you, the Solana blockchain is toast. They need to move Solana onto the Ripple network. You know what I mean? That's incredible, Stephen. Wow. Very, very good. That's why, for sure. If you got in just over $2, that's pretty good. But yeah, the Melania token is in the description section of this video. If you don't know what I mean by the description section, let's go here. This is the video. I've got it paused. Here's your guys' comments live. Whoops. And if this is the description section right here, boom, 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 boom. So click on any of those links and you will find your Melania link. Well, I just shared it with you, Richard. It's there. I can see it. I just looked at it and I showed it to you. Keep looking, Richard. I just saw it. All right. I was skeptical, though, and wished I put in more. Everyone was saying scam. See what I'm talking about? Guys, boom. This is what I'm talking about right here. Listen, this guy, Steven, just confirmed everything that I just got done talking about. Awesome, Richard. Good job. Listen, Steven just said exactly what I was talking about. Listen, I teach this even in the ministry. This is why I delete comments, and this is why I block people who are problematic, because they don't realize the power of their words. This guy right here, Stephen Moore, was skeptical. Now he wishes he would have put in more, because the reason he didn't is because at the time everybody was saying it was a scam. You know, I had to block people even on my own channels, because even on my Facebook, I had some lady who had followed me in the crypto space, and I posted a post about the Trump coin that it launched. And I woke up the next morning and she had written in one comment, fraud. And I was like, and I thought to myself, how many people did she just rob with her flippant, uncontrolled banter that she has no understanding of how powerful her words are in what she might have just done to a guy like Steven. Literally stealing from you and from me the opportunity to make our own decisions, because we go here and we listen to some guy named My DeFi Guru or whoever on social media who seems to have a pretty good handle on some things and, would never be perfect, but seems to do pretty good. And all of a sudden, then you see the comment and everything that you were going towards to take a risk. This might be a great opportunity for me, and my family, because if you know what we made on that deal, it was freaking sweet. In 12 hours. I mean, it's crazy. I made as much in 12 hours that some people do in a month of working 8 hours a day. I mean, this is my point. And then and this is why I do what I do, folks, because this is why I try to say, be very careful about fear mongering. I don't mind people saying, I'm scared. But the moment they say, you should be scared, is the moment where it's like, speak for yourself and don't be trying to take down the ship because you want your opinion to be Lord, Anyway, no, Richard, you're fine. Don't worry about that. I mean, what can I say about that? He says Melania token also works on the Solana network. That's another reason I'm being a Debbie Downer, because we'll probably miss out, but my USDC withdrawal is taking 2 hours right now. See, that's kind of the point, man. You definitely hit it right there. You definitely hit it, because you can't deny that the network's congested. There's a very real issue there. However, that's not like saying, tear down the ship, right? Bought Trump at $10 and sold half at 75. Still holding the rest. Okay, I like this strategy. It's part of it's actually what I kicked myself the next day when I saw, after I cashed out at 186%, it's why I was kicking myself, because I'm like, wait a minute. I got my risk capital back and in profits. I could have left a little bit in there and gotten, double of that. And I should have done that. However, like I said, you can't really ever be disappointed with profits. But I like that strategy where you basically are saying, you bought it at $10 and then sold half at 75. That's a good return for sure. Good. Steven says, I joined your private group also, despite the FUD. For real. And I'm glad, because, that's the whole goal, is to yeah. It says, as soon as I get my USDC, I'll put some into Melania just in case. Right. And that's the thing, is sometimes it's better to do something rather than nothing. That way, so maybe it's not as attractive because of these few variables, right? However, that shouldn't necessarily determine whether you do or don't. Maybe it should determine whether what you do, right? If you like, don't throw the whole thing out, maybe just do less. And I like that strategy as well. That's what I was thinking. Listen, this is exactly what I said. This is exactly what I said earlier on the broadcast, guys. Maybe this is why they chose Solana, to expose its weakness. And that's what I'm telling people. What if, Trump is a very strong businessman. He's got it's Elon as well. Elon has to be careful because he knows the government wants him. And he has to be careful about, being involved in something where they could be talking about, insider trading, accusing them of insider trading, pumping it up in order to, to run off with the bag, even if it was. So Elon has a lot on the table. So if Elon who knows crypto, by the way, if Elon was to, be a buzz in Trump's ear, or anybody on his team for that matter, because he's got that Barron, Barron, his son, is his son or nephew or grandson? I don't even know who's Barron. Anyway, I know you guys will tell me, you all you faithful ones. So Barron or whoever is a buzz in his ear, and basically he's like, listen, we could do this, and this, and it could literally be setting. It is his son. Okay, thanks. Could be setting up. I mean, he met with Brad Garlinghouse twice. Thank you guys, Mike and Stepping into Grace. Awesome, thank you. So I really like that comment, though. That this is probably why they chose Solana, to expose its weakness. So we shall see. I just really feel like, he's coming in pro crypto. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Stephen, I really do. I mean, once the inauguration takes place, hang on, what was the I don't know. Let me see. I just got a good feeling here that I might have some Solana. No, false alarm. Seriously, I was like, hang on. I picked up my phone to look at something else, and then I was like, oh, I feel hopeful. Maybe it's coming soon. We'll see. All right. I do. I think it'll be a crazy week. Let me. There was something that I posted on Facebook that basically said that Trump would come in and he would make crypto a priority. Maybe I posted it in my Telegram. Where did I post that? I don't remember, but it was something about how he would make crypto a priority, on day one of his agenda and stuff like this. And so, I'm interested to see what that looks like. And you have to also understand, with everything that they have done, not just vocally in being pro crypto, but also talking about the strategic alignments that they've made, right? Meeting with Brad Garlinghouse twice, and all of these different things. When they're making these moves for the past year now, right? And they've just, especially for the past 6 months, where Trump just went pro crypto like nobody's business. I mean, crazy. And so now they're launching this. You have to understand these must have been planned way before we heard about them, clearly. So these have been in the works. And so if these are in the works, then you have to imagine that there's a lot more in the works. And that's what I'm excited about. I think we're getting ready to see the Hail Mary football pass that we've all been waiting for. It's possible. However, it won't be a Hail Mary football pass because it'll be calculated. It won't be a wild risk. It will be calculated and strategic. Melania can be purchased by the link in the description section below this video. Always check the description section below this video. All right, guys, I got to jump off. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Appreciate you guys and looking forward. Keep praying for President Trump and the inauguration tomorrow. Okay. Bless you guys. Take care. Don't forget about my private community. Okay. You get to basically ask me questions all day long, post in there, message, all these different things. Well, not post, but comment. And all right. Let me see. Let me just read these real quick. Well, awesome. Awesome, Lice. Very good. Be careful of the people that try to reach out to you in the comment section. Anytime somebody sees newbies, especially the scammers, they're right on there like white on rice. So blessings, guys. Have a great evening. Take care.